crazy. About music, I am, as you can see, I'm wearing a Led Zeppelin shirt. I love music. My guitar, you can't see it, but it's right back there. Still don't know how to play it, but we're getting there. um, I love music. I can't do anything hardly without music on. So just so you know, that's kind of my life. My whole life kind of revolves around music. I love researching music. I love finding, I'm very open-minded when it comes to music. There's just a few things that I really don't like. But even then, like, I didn't like country music, but I still kind of would rather not. But I do have a country playlist. But there's only like a few things I won't dabble in, and that's like screamo. I can't do screamo. I just can't do it. So I thought I'd share with you some of the songs. These aren't in any particular order. It's not really just what I'm listening to right now. It's kind of, I went through like my liked songs on Spotify, and I went through them and I kind of tried to pick out 10 songs that were like, that really just caught my eye either then, or years I guess, either then or now, and even still looking back at all these songs, I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot about this, or I forgot about this. So I have my list right here of 10 songs and kind of some bullet points that I wanted to kind of talk about what makes each song, unique and why it stands out to me. And I'll put a little picture on, I'll scoot over so I can put a little picture right here of like the album. So if you want to go listen to it, kind of where to find it, who it's by, and everything. And these, like I said, these are not in any particular order. They're just songs that I just found within like 30 minutes. So this is not all the songs that have had influence on me or anything, but it's a pretty good idea of kind of where my music is. The first one is Mars for the Rich by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. You heard that right. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. The song is called Mars for the Rich, and it's about climate change and global warming and stuff, and how, like, the rich people will get to go, to another planet or something, and they'll get to live there, and like, one of the lines is Mars for the rich, Earth for the poor. And so that just really stood out to me when I saw it, because some songs are kind of subliminal messages, but this one was like in your face, like this is what it is. And so I really liked it, and I really need to explore more of the band, because I really enjoyed this one, and so I really need to try and explore more of this band. But the guitar is also really great. I really love the guitar usage in that song. Amazing, phenomenal, great, love it. Next is a Led Zeppelin song. I love Led Zeppelin. It was hard to pick which one had like the most influence on me as far as Led Zeppelin one goes. When the Levee Breaks had a really big impact on me. That's the one that kind of got me into Led Zeppelin, was the one When the Levee Breaks. Black Dog, obviously, and Stairway to Heaven. I mean, that's just a no-brainer. But the one I chose was probably my favorite song by them, or at least close to my favorite song, and it's I Can't Quit You, Baby. I can't remember from the top of my head which album it's on. I can see it, but I don't know which one it is. Anyway, I love this song. I don't know what it is, or why this song in particular, really, but it just always has stood out to me, and it's so, like, it just makes me want to, like, dance. It reminds me of, like, dancing in the kitchen at, like, midnight. I don't know why. It's super chill vibes everywhere, and the bass and the guitar are just, they're just so good. Next is Eruption by Eddie Van Halen. So this isn't, like, a music song, it's his big, solo that he did. And rest in peace, Eddie. I love Eddie Van Halen. He's so cute. Like, he just looks like he's happy to be there at all times. Like, he's just happy to be there. I'm just, when it comes to that song, I'm just in awe of the talent and of the talent that he has, and how even his bandmates were like, okay, he's gonna go do his thing now, like, and they just let him do his thing. Oh, I love it. If you ever had a chance to listen to that guitar solo, go do it. It is a game changer. I can't even explain it. It's so good. When I used to be consistent at the gym, I would listen to that song as like my opening, like starting my workout, and then I would pick different songs. But that was always, I always started my workout with that, with Eruption by Eddie Van Halen. Sorry. It does not work. Next is Motley Crue by Post Malone. This song always jumps out at me. It's a hype song. Like, it just is hype. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. And I used to listen to this song every morning when I would drive to work. I'd get on the freeway and this would be the song, and it would just wake me up, and I just felt like ready for the day when I listened to that song. I know it's like the most random song you could think of to wake up to, but that's what I would do. And on another note, the next song is Malibu Nights by Lainey. Now, if you don't know this song, man, it's also a game changer. Because this one, I don't know what it does, but it just allows me to feel my sad feelings. Like if I'm feeling sad, immediately I'll turn this song on because it just, like, allows me to feel what I'm feeling. And after the song's done, I've usually cried my eyes out, so it's done. And this was my breakup song. Like, this is the song I listened to after I got dumped. I don't really think of it as my particular breakup song. It was a song that I listened to then, but it just, I don't know, it just gets me, and it's amazing. Next is Come Back by Pearl Jam. I listened to Pearl Jam religiously in high school. It was GNR, Pearl Jam, Zeppelin, a little bit of The Doors, The Who, and somebody else. There was someone else. But those were the bands I listened to in high school, and Pearl Jam, especially Come Back, was just peak for me. It was amazing. I still to this day love that song. It's so good. That song will definitely always be in my top something, always. The next one, I know my friend is gonna be so happy that I'm saying this, and she knows who she is. But it's More by J-Hope. If you don't know who J-Hope is, he's part of BTS. Here's my thing. I like BTS. I'll come out and say it. I don't care. I don't care who knows it. I like them, but it's not like I'll listen to it and I'll enjoy it. I like it. But I wouldn't necessarily seek it all out. Like, there's a few that I'm like, okay, yeah, I would click on that one. But I do like them. Don't get me wrong, I do. Anyway, so More, the song More, it's on his album Jack in the Box. I'm pretty sure. I really don't know anything when I'm talking about them. I think it was one that came out earlier this year, and I think it was Jack in the Box. I think. Please do not hate me if that's wrong, but I think it's Jack in the Box. Anyway, it's a great beat. It really is. It's a really great song. It makes me want to dance, and it almost feels that, like, punk, like, rock need that I have a lot. Like, sometimes I just need, like, a real punk rock, like, just, I don't know, I love it. So More is a really great song for that. I really do recommend that one. So I will stand by that. I will stand by that all day, every day. And especially, like, when you see J-Hope, I don't know if you've ever seen him, his smile is so cute, but I would not expect that song from him. I just wouldn't. And that's what I love about music, is everybody can just do their own thing, and you, like, never know what to expect. It's amazing. I love it. Anyways, the next one is, the song always, not always, but a lot of the time, if I'm driving, I don't usually cry to this song, but if I'm, like, alone in my room, which I am right now, it's Unchained Melody by Elvis Presley. And if you've seen the movie, the one at the very end of the movie, sorry if that was a spoiler, it talks, at least to me, you know, this is also what I love about music, is it touches everybody else different. Like, like to you, it could mean something completely different than what it means to me. And so the song talks about kind of how time goes by and, you know, all this stuff. And to me, it kind of feels like grief. It kind of feels like he's explaining grief, and because he talks about he longs for someone's touch and, you know, all this stuff. And so to me, that sounds like grief. And so to me, it's, and his last performance, his last stage concert, he played this song. And it's one of his greatest, you know, his voice is so powerful when he sings that song. And you can just tell, and he's super sick at this, like sick, like he looks, it's bad. But, you know, he's just singing this song, and it's almost like he's grieving his own life or like career in a way. It's very, if you haven't seen that performance, go check it out. It is, it's kind of hard to watch, but yet you can't look away because it's just so mesmerizing. Anyway, I could go on about that song for hours. These last three, I can go on for hours, but I'll try and, it totally cut me off there. But what I was saying was that, so Old Money by Lana Del Rey, it really changed my perception of music and what music can be, if that makes sense. Like, she uses a lot, and not just in this, a lot of her music in general, she uses a lot of visuals. Like, I know you've probably heard Summertime Sadness, Hot Summer Nights, Mid-July, when we were young and wild or something like that. So she uses a lot of visuals. And of course she's not the only person to do this, I'm not saying she is. But to me, this was the song that I heard that really kind of switched that. And I started seeing, that sounds like I'm taking something. I kind of looked at or listened to her song, or all music, in a new way, you know, as trying to tell a story or trying to tell something. At least with her, a lot of her music is trying to tell us, to me, is trying to tell a story or trying to convey some sort of vision or some sort of, you know, visual something. And then she also, like, with the song, she taps into emotions that I didn't even know I had. In my opinion, it's a song that, you know, is not only about love, but it, you know, a lot of people don't make songs about, and that's being a people pleaser. And in my head, that's kind of what this song kind of conveys, is because in the chorus it goes, if you call, I'll run, run, run. You know, if you call me, I'll come. Like, it's no big, but you did all these horrible things to me. But if you call me, I'll still, you know, being a people pleaser, or even being someone who always wants to be the nice person, always replies, always, you know, does this, because they always want to be nice, and, you know, but they know, at least in my experience, sometimes you know you shouldn't be doing that because it's just enabling the behavior, and you know, you're just going to continue to get hurt again by this vicious cycle. That was a long rant. I am so sorry. Anyway, I love Old Money by Lana Del Rey, and if you haven't listened to Lana Del Rey, try giving her a chance, because I swear, she's one of the most underrated artists in the entire world. The last song is my favorite song of all time, and it is November Rain by Guns N' Roses. This song is just beautiful. It's just beautiful. There's, you know, this kind of sound that you haven't heard from them before. I mean, at the beginning of the song, it's very, you know, whimsical, and very, you know, it has that rock, you know, sound to it. But there's this tone change in the middle, kind of towards the end of the song. There's this total tone change, and it's very interesting to listen to, especially if you haven't seen the music video. It's very interesting to just listen to and just kind of ingest and just kind of think about, because, you know, as the tone of the song changes, also the words of the song are kind of more, you know, the beat is more, you know, it's more upbeat, it's more like, you know, it's like it goes from, like I said, whimsical to just kind of like hard rock, kind of like sad. It's very interesting. That's probably one of my favorite things they've ever done, is done that tone change. It's amazing, and they're my favorite band, so I'm fangirling a little. Yeah, I think this idea of artists trying something new, trying a new sound or a new way of doing things or a new, anything. And if you haven't seen the music video for November Rain, you really should, because it puts a visual in your head of what kind of this song is about. And um, it's a very interesting concept. And the more you look into it, the deeper you go. So I'm just giving you a warning. And if you do start going, then you're not gonna get, you're gonna get trapped in the GNR lyric rabbit hole, which I have gone down, and it's a lot. There's a lot there. With that being said, those are my favorite, not favorite songs, but I mean one of them is my favorite song, but those were kind of the songs that I could find that easily stood out to me. So if you guys have any suggestions as to what music I should listen to, or tell me what, if you've listened to one of those songs I mentioned, tell me what you think. Maybe you hated it. I don't know. I'm not you. I can't tell you what to do. But tell me what you thought of the songs, or tell me what you think about my list. Is it even good? I don't know. That's just my list, and I'm not changing it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button. It really helps me out. And also leave a comment what you would like to see next, because I kind of just did this on a whim because I just wanted to talk about music, and no one, a lot of the people around me don't like the same music as me, which is fine. We don't all have to like the same thing, but it just gives me somewhere to just put my feelings about music down to. So yeah, so make sure you like and subscribe, and go check out my Instagram. It'll be on the next screen. But yeah, later skaters.